Good afternoon, gentlemen. We are very glad to have you here in our midst, in our corporate head office, to brief you on some of the recent developments in our company, in our effort to move our company in the right direction. Before I do that, let me introduce my colleague. He's our Chief Corporate Services Officer, Mr. Uday Mishra. Uday Mishra. He just joined us recently, and this is all part of the restructuring that we are doing so that we can move the company in the right direction. As you may be aware, just 2 days ago, we concluded our talent review, which involved basically the review of the performance of all our staff. We have over nearly 3,000 staff, and for them to be confirmed, each and every staff had to go through a very rigorous evaluation process. And this is standard practice the world over. Anywhere there has been a recruitment, you expect there is a probation period for every staff, and then after that is evaluated, and then if he meets the set standards and criteria and his performance is at the level that is expected, his employment is confirmed. And that's exactly what we have done. We have not done anything outside of the set down procedure. And this is, like I said, standard practice the world over. And we just concluded that exercise, and then we have given out letters of confirmation, and to nearly about 90% of our staff, which is we are happy about that. We are glad that we didn't have to lay off so many. We feel that we're happy that we have vindicated the first employment we did when we had this large number of people we employed. We're happy that we made the right choice, and that many of them have scaled through this rigorous exercise, and then they have been confirmed. And as you expect with any exercise of this nature, there will be a few people whose performance did not meet up to the standard expected. And those people have been let go. And that even in our effort to see that we give room for as many people to be part of, to continue this journey with us, there are also a number of people that we also put in a probation, additional probation, in a probation category. We give them another 6 months probation. Those who we feel we have the potential, and given the opportunity, they can excel. So we thought, rather than let them go, let's give them another chance. And we have done that to so many people. And we hope that at the end of the probation period, they will not only surprise us, they will also surprise themselves, and eventually they will get their full confirmation. And that is what has happened. And I want us to all see this in a positive light, not from the perspective of the few that have been let go. You know, we are very proud of this project, this process, this exercise that we did. And like I told you, it was a very rigorous one. It involved even confirmation of academic credentials of each and every staff. And as a big organization like this one, with nearly 3,000 staff, it meant that we had to go to the schools of each and every staff. Each school that you claimed you went to, we visited those schools. With those that are abroad, we wrote to them, and just so that we can be sure that we give everybody a chance, and that we show that we took people who are of integrity and who are really committed to this work, so that we can move forward. You know how challenging this industry is, and we cannot meet up those challenges if we have people who are not as committed as they should be. If we have people who are out there defrauding people who have dubious intentions. So we felt that it is very important that we do this the right way. That was why, in just ensuring that we did the right way, that's why it actually even took this long a period, you know. And but at the end, and I think we are glad with the outcome of the exercise. Thank you very much. I will take any questions if there are any.
Okay, my name is Benjamin, and I write for leadership.
Yeah, go ahead.
My question number one is, you said you've just carried out the review of performance of your staff in about 3,000. We do know that I think about 2 or 3 years ago, there was an advertisement about that 15,000 workers were to be recruited. I do not know if the 3,000 you're talking about is part of the 15,000, whether there have been any employment up to that number. Then secondly, just some few hours ago, an ultimatum has been given that by the National Union of Electricity Employees and the Senior Staff Association of Electricity and Allied Companies Workers, the ultimatum is that your MD should be relieved of his position within the next 1 week, and that anything short of that, there will be an industrial disharmony. That is the word they use for various reasons. Some of the reasons include the fact that your stores are practically empty with no equipment for replacement in case of any breakdown of any of your materials. That most often than not, even your staff contribute money to fuel the vehicles, carry out repairs or maintenance as the case may be. And that you people have continued to repeatedly launch same vehicles in each state you go.
Sorry?
That you have repeatedly launched same vehicle. Each state you go, you launch in Ghana, you go to Kebbi, you go to Zamfara, you go to Sokoto, the same vehicles. And that quite a number of the meters are available uninstalled, and even the ones that are installed are not calibrated. And as such, people are paying more than they are consuming, among several other allegations like that. And the people are working without policy and condition of service. And in most cases, no payment for transfer of some of your staff that you transfer from one station to another and all that. So how can you react to some of these very few issues among several others?
First of all, let me start with the previous one about our MD giving our MD an ultimatum of 1 week. Let me say that this is a breach of protocol, industrial as far as industrial relations are concerned. You don't give ultimatums to media. You expect us. We have come a long way with them. We have established a very cordial relationship with them. We have quarterly meetings that we have with them, and I expect that if there are any major issues that they feel so strongly about, they should. We should have come to sit down and talk about it. Actually, I don't think even I should respond to this because I'm just hearing it from you. We haven't received any formal letter to that to tell us that our MD should, if he doesn't go in 1 week, and then that is juvenile to say the least. I think there are procedures, and they know that better than anybody. If there are grievances, you sit down and talk, and then if those grievances are not addressed, and the way you feel that they should be addressed, then there are steps to take. And I think that this is uncalled for on the part of NUI to issue this ultimatum. There is no reason why this should happen. As far as the issue of people working our staff working from their pockets, it's like I told you, there are sometimes if you are conversant with the situation with the electricity market, you know that not only us, all discos in the country are facing in a difficult financial situation. We are not very liquid at the moment, so operations sometimes we have a little delay in funding our operations, but it doesn't mean that those fundings don't come. Eventually we get the funds necessary to do the jobs that we're doing, and if not for the poor generation of electricity from the generation companies, I believe that you will bear testimony that electricity supply in Kaduna, it's relatively better than in many cities in the country. I make bold to say this. If you go to Abuja, the complaints are we do far better than that. So I'm not sure that that is right. We may have challenges. We are not. We never say that we don't, but we are doing all that we can to meet these challenges, including funding challenges and all that we need to do so that we can move our business forward. And regarding the issue of launching vehicles, I think that's cheap.